I'm Jane Lunnan with the Ashe County Arts Council and another update on the arts in Ashe. With me today is Chris Arvidson. Chris, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Jane.
We're here today to talk about Ashe County's literary festival called On the Same Page, and a special part of that festival is a writers' competition.
Right.
Chris, tell folks about the writers' competition.
Each year we have a writers' competition where we have cash prizes and encourage everyone out there who is a writer professionally, as an amateur, whatever, to submit poetry and prose, fiction, nonfiction, into our contest.
Right. One of the focuses of the festival overall, of course, is not just presenting nationally known, acclaimed writers, but encouraging the creation of new work and to be able to celebrate the new work that's being created.
It's a great opportunity for writers to get into the contest mode, but it's also great for them to have the opportunity, the winners, to read at an event that we have that kind of closes out our festival. It's Saturday, the 20th of September at 2:30, and the winners of the competition are invited to read their work.
And that's a really neat piece. I mean, it's one thing to read a work, it's one thing to hear those words spoken, but to hear it spoken by the person that wrote it is indeed a very special part. Now, we're talking September, which is a long way off, but there is a deadline for the writers' competition, and that is coming up fairly soon.
It's Monday, July the 7th at 5 p.m.
Right.
Now, we encourage people to send their entries in on email to us, and in that case, they need to be in by 5 p.m. on Monday, July the 7th.
Right. We're happy to accept electronic submissions, or of course snail mail will work too. There's some guidelines that go along with the entry submissions. If it's poetry, I believe the max is 50 lines of poetry.
Right, and that can be single-spaced.
Correct. And then there's a word limitation for the prose and the nonfiction entries, and I think that's 1,000 words. So there are some parameters. There is not a theme for this writers' competition. It's open subject matter. Anything goes. Sometimes writers really like not being restricted by that. Other times writers might like to have a theme. So this year, for 2014, no theme, anything goes.
Right.
And enters choice. There is a fee involved in submitting an entry. It's $10 per submission, and writers can enter as many times as they like with as many different submissions in as many different categories as they would like.
They can, and the prize money, I have to say, as a writer myself, is very substantial. We are awarding first and second prizes in 3 categories: poetry, fiction, and nonfiction. The first prize winner gets $200. The second prize winner gets $100. So it is, for writing contests, a very, very respectable amount.
That's a nice return on your investment.
Right.
Yeah. The On the Same Page Literary Festival itself is held in September. This year's dates are September 16th through the 20th. We'll have lots more information about the authors, about the various events. But the heads up to the writers in the region. And it's not just in the high country region,
No.
Chris. In fact, I got a submission just the other day from Hawaii. Last year we had one from India. So this is a recognized writers' competition, a wonderful opportunity for writers to submit their work and to have a chance at being one of the winners.
Yep.
On the Same Page Literary Festival, the Page Crafters Awards as for the winners of the writers' competition. The guidelines are all on the festival's website. I encourage folks to check that out. The festival's website for On the Same Page is www.onthesamepagefestival.org. And of course, folks can give us a call at the Ashe County Arts Council or check the Arts Council's website with a direct link to that. Do want to mention that the Literary Festival is co-sponsored by the Ashe County Public Library and the Ashe County Arts Council, and a lot of great community support.
Great.
What have we missed?
All you writers out there, this is your chance. And anybody who hasn't entered a contest before, this is the perfect one for you. Get to work.
It's a pretty easy one one to do. We look forward to lots of those submissions, seeing lots of new work that's out there. It does need to be unpublished work. I guess we need to clarify that. So new work or work that has not been previously published. On the Same Page Literary Festival Writers Competition, deadline for submission is Monday, July 7th. If you need more information, give us a call at the Ashe County Arts Council, 336-846-2787. Check it out on the Arts Council's website, ashecountyarts.org. Chris, thanks so much for being here. Great writer yourself. Look forward to your submissions.
Thanks, Jane.